Hey, what's up guys? Firstly, if you enjoy the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get into the guide. So, here I'm bringing you a Pyke Rek'sai guide. So, this is like an old favorite that's coming back up, especially after the hot fixes. It does struggle into Jinx decks and decks like Nora Veigar. And there's a lot of Jinx decks on the ladder right now, so be aware of that. But this is a really popular deck that's coming up. And it does do well into stuff like Darius Overwhelm, and a really prominent deck right now it does well into is Field Rush. So if you're running into a lot of Field Rush, consider running Lurk. And even the matchups it does bad against, it could potentially win by high rolling, because this like you attack on odds, you like pull Rek'sai around when they hate it. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, this is my list. It's like this list is pretty self-explanatory. So for those who don't know, we base around the Lurk keyword, which is they don't do anything, but like unless they're on top of your deck, and when they're on top of your deck, they buff all your lurkers by +1 power. So there's that. So basically, we want to trigger Lurk as much as possible. So we run like a lot of the Lurk cards, almost all of them. Right? We just don't run Bloodblade and Reaper's Blade, but we run pretty much every other Lurk card, and then the rest of the deck is like flexible. So, or like predicts or flex. So most of the deck is pre-built, which people don't like, but I mean it's kind of fun to play, but people hate playing against it because they high roll a lot. If you're a gambling man, you know, you could play this deck. And yeah, it's based off of Rek'sai and Pyke that get bonuses when they're on top of your deck. So when Rek'Sai is on top of your deck, he does the Lurk effect twice. She does the Lurk effect twice pretty much, and Pyke transforms it to a spell, which is Death from Below, which is he strikes an enemy and he gets summoned to the board. It's really nice. And when Pyke levels up, he basically wipes the board, like almost. Very similar. So yeah, your champs are very strong. This is like a very champ reliant deck, I would say. Like you don't need your champs to win all games, but you will need them to win most games, which is like fine because you have a lot of ways to get them with predict. So yeah. Firstly, we have 9 1-drops because it's very important to trigger Lurk on turn 1, on round 1, if you are attacking on odds. So we have this. We have the 2 Lurkers, Lurk 1-drops, and we have Forsaken Pyke to give us the predict. Predicting is like really good in this archetype because you get to predict the Lurk on top of your deck, and you get to predict your champs. So yeah, really good in the deck. You can also, like, you want to save your predicts for the turns you're attacking. So like, if you're attacking on odds, if you're attacking on evens, you don't want to play this turn 1, you want to play it on turn 2, right? Like most of the time. We have Shream and Tailstones. Most of the time people just run Ruthless Predator. You can if you want. This is the more common card to run. But I choose to run Tailstones because it's a bit more flexible. In the late game you can Spirit Fire or you can use Weight of Judgment. It's really up to you. You can run Ruthless Predator if you're like just want to all in on the 1 less mana. Like you can play Rek'sai, Ruthless, and then yeah. Chronomancer is a really good turn to play, especially if you're attacking on evens. But he's just a 2-of because we want to reduce the amount of variance, so we run like as little non-Lurk cards as possible. If you want, you can even run like more Jawfish, and you can like pick like the Tailstones or the Chamber of Renewal that I have. This is kind of a hot take for me. Like I've seen people run it in this deck and I like it like a lot, because like oftentimes when you play Rek'sai, she just gets stunned or like removed from the board, so the spell shield helps like a lot, you know. The Chamber of Renewal is a really good card in this deck as a 1-of, and it also like, you want to level up, you want to play Rek'sai when she's about to level up, right? So it helps you like reach the 10 power threshold that Rek'sai needs in order to like to level her up, right? Pretty much. So she gets Overwhelm, and yeah, she gives you more Lurkers in hand, so more gas. Pretty much when you level up Rek'sai early enough, you win the game. So you level her up earlier, and she has spell shield, so she can't get stunned. They can't prevent her level up like most of the time, right? Really good, really good. We have the two monolith cards, and then we have Call the Pack. This is basically when you have champs in hand, you want to use this to put them on top of the deck, and then generate 2 random lurkers if you need the gas. This is really good because it gives key units vulnerable, and it's pretty much your only interaction with the deck, unless you run Bone Skewer, which people do like to run for interaction. So if you want, you could like cut this for Bone Skewer. If you really want more interaction, I think if you're playing this deck, you don't really play to interact with your opponent. You just play your own game, solitaire, and you try to high roll. Like, so yeah, I don't really care about the Bone Skewer interaction. I care more about making sure my game plan works. Of I slam Rek'sai down on the board, and if you can't stop her, you lose. Snapjaw is a really important card in the deck to trigger Lurk on turns that you don't have the attack token. Really important. So, like, on odds, you play like Pyke, you attack if you're attacking on odds, and then on turn 2 you just play Snapjaw and just pray you trigger the Lurk, right? Of course, if you're attacking on evens, you want to play this on odd turns. So, yeah, it's like this deck is like more heavily reliant on the attack token on odds than any other deck, I think. So, if you have it on evens, don't surrender, but yeah, you really prefer it on odds. This is really good because it's a lurker and it predicts, so auto 3 in the deck. Pyke is one of your win cons. You want to transform into the spell or interaction. Pyke is also like some interaction, right? So if you really need interaction, let's say you have Call the Pack, Rek'sai, and Pyke in hand. If you want the interaction, you Call the Pack the Pyke. If you just want to speed up your game plan, you Call the Pack the Rek'sai. Blood in the Water. This is a rally, so it allows you to trigger like on turns that you don't have the attack token. Really good. And also just pushes for lethal. Rally's just a really good mechanic to have. Like, all cards that give you free attacks are just good to have in your deck. A lot of the meta decks give you free attacks, or they burn you to death, right? So the Demacia decks, they have Golden Aegis, they have Relentless Pursuit, they have Vayne for Cataclysm, or not Cataclysm, Tumble with Scout units. Like, they all give you free attacks, so free attacks are just really good. And that's one of the this card is one of the reasons why Lurk is like pretty good in the meta. These two are your finishers, you play in late game. This one has spell shield when you attack with it, so pretty cool. And Jawfish is pretty much your game ender. You play it down on turn 8, you have a bunch of lurkers on board, you hope your lurkers kill the enemy board, and you attack next turn and you win. Or that turn and you win. And yeah, mulligan wise, if you don't have a 1-drop, you kind of want a 1-drop, especially if you're attacking on odds, so mulligan everything. Otherwise, if you're attacking on evens, then you want at least a 2-drop. Probably not Snapjaw, but Snapjaw's good to keep if you have like a good turn 1 play. So yeah. And you do not keep your champs in this deck ever. Do not keep them. You want them on top of your deck, pretty much. You want them in your deck so you have more chances of triggering their Lurk effect. And yeah, that's about it. See you all in the game. This is a new hotness, Leona Katarina. I've been meaning to try it, probably next day. I don't really want to play this. Actually, we probably can keep it. Probably like this. We actually don't want our champs here. We are against aggro is the thing. So it's like, we kind of do want to trade this in, even though we don't want to reset predict here. And that's why we don't want to reset predict. I will predict a Forsaken Pyke actually, because then we can play another Pyke, right? They can play Hatchling into another Pyke. Hopefully we can get a Rek'sai or Pyke here. Oh, yeah, I'll take a Rek'sai. Do you want the Pyke spell or... No, no. You take the Rek'sai. Pyke spell's good, but like... Our lurkers are still like really low. We want to get them to high health ASAP. We don't really have to swing with this, honestly. We could. Yeah, let's do it. Because if he blocks it, yeah, if he blocks it this, that's amazing, because it just loses him a damage, right? If he blocks it this, then he can't use the support effect. We're happy either way. Now here, we'll probably just play this. Just to trade it off, honestly. Like we're gonna trade these no matter what the order is. Like we just want to trade them off. Yeah, we'll probably just trade it off. Yeah. I was debating, like, our first time's kind of getting it in, but it's better to just save health against this deck, honestly. We hit Pyke, nice. Like we're in a really good position here. I mean, we'll just play this 5-drop. Our Pyke isn't like big enough to kill this yet. I don't want to get pale cascaded and stuff. This is a good draw. I'll take the collar.
With the power of time, the possibilities are endless.
The dawn has arrived.
May it never leave.
Bask in the light's radiance.
Honestly, that's fine. We just do this, right?
I turn it like so.
Then he blocks.
For our might.
Try to leave a dent.
Play this before she levels. Well, you know we're getting a collar here.
Chosen of the sun.
Her light rules the...
I am the bulwark against darkness.
Well, let's let him use the stun on this real quick. If we really want, we could bone skewer the Leona.
Feel the sun's glory.
Rock, march!
We do want to kill the Leona to prevent the stun. Because we do want to play Rek'sai next turn.
I know when it's...
Stand and fight.
Gonna get him.
pass. We save our predict. 100%. We start with collar. Oh my god. Wait, that's pretty good. They take the Rek'sai, the Rek'sai, and then we get the level up.
Bless the faithful and see at the head.
Does he have 3 Leona? Third Leona?
My
No.
faith protects me.
Thing like this. I guess we don't have to sing with this because this. We're gonna refill our hand anyway of Lurkers. Might as well force in the block. Yeah, you win. Okay. Alright, so we might do good into this, but it kind of depends on his hand, honestly. Probably a full mull here. Look for more early game. Okay. If we get... Okay, this is pretty good, honestly. Trickling into Chronomancer. It's better than Rek'sai because we don't get Vile Feasted and stuff. So we take the Rek'sai every day.
When we look ahead, we know how to prepare.
Yeah. I mean, we're at least pushing 2 damage because he blocks the Shark Queen for sure.
Wondrous discoveries await below.
Yeah, it is what it is, because if he plays Nara next turn, our Snapback gets it in for free pretty much.
Home is just around the portal.
And of course we hit.
Off we go. To and
Uh-huh. It's probably just open attack with our current hand state. Developing Pyke is kind of bad. Vile Feast. Open attack saves us appealing, but it's definitely not Rek'sai. It could be Rek'sai or develop Pyke. Could be Rek'sai. We'll just develop Pyke.
Nothing on me.
Yeah, this hand's not the best, but we make do.
give me your malice creatures of doom.
I turn it like so.
We missed.
I will drink
You
your
know,
darkness.
okay, it might be Chamber, it might be Tellstones. Could be a Pyke. Pyke's probably the worst scenario. I guess it's not the worst. Chamber is actually not bad at all, because it allows us to play Rek'sai with a +2/+1 spell shield. So he can't like stun or he can't vanish the Rek'sai. Okay. +2/+1, right? So if you play this now, you play Rek'sai next turn. We just gotta hit the Lurk then. Alright. I mean, the odds we miss Lurk again are pretty slim to none. Especially if we draw predict. Oh, or redraw that. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll go for it.
Good to me.
Probably like, who the hell runs Chamber of Renewal? Mm-hmm. I want to guarantee the hit, you know? Now I have a big Rek'sai with Spell Shield. We don't want to predict because we already know what's on top of our deck, right? So you want to set up the Jawfish. Let's start with the predict, yeah. Oh. You know, I'm down to take the rally.
Off we go. Portals everywhere.
We're gonna Jawfish next turn, so if we want the rally next turn, we can skip. I don't mind taking Tailstones, honestly. And then rally will be the second card. We went wide to set this up, so that's why we didn't play any of these, right? We wanted to set up the Jawfish. And lucky for us, they all targeted different units, so that's good. It's pretty game here. Like, Chamber of Renewal tech, kinda broken. And that's the game. Okay, Jinx is not a good matchup for us. I'm gonna be real, guys. First, second, third, we mulligan this. Okay, I'll take it. This is really good hand. Because we play this turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 is this into this. I don't think I trade. We do want to narrow his board down though. But I don't think I trade this. It's my first, so you know. I'll take Call to Pack because I have double Pyke hand, yeah, so probably best.
Turn it like so.
Yeah, see, this gets it in. This is a pretty decent blocker. Double Bird is rough for us, honestly. I won't be real. We're gonna predict into Snapdraw. Ooh, that is not good for us. as I was saying, the Jinx matchups are not very good for us. You know, he could block out the Lulu if he wants.
Your own mischief.
It's fine, I guess. I think we need Pyke spell here instead of Rek'sai. Figuring. That's a really good hit. We wanna kill Lulu? Probably. I mean, Chompers is good, but like Lulu's pretty good too. Hopefully his Pyke spell is enough to keep us in the game. Oh my gosh, if he has a Steezy Beagle Dust here, it's gonna be rough. I'm gonna be like, ugh.
I got the need for smashing.
I probably have to use Pyke spell on this. Well, he could have like a ton of cards to lethal me, so I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess. But Pyke will delete his board here if he doesn't do anything, you know. I will just Rek'sai this turn. It's not the best Rek'sai. I'm fully aware it's not the best Rek'sai. Oh, this game. Well, he was playing around right of negation, I think. But yeah. Alright, that's all for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.